candles rising like a prophecy. 100x dreams, that's velocity. Buy so loud they ring through the monastery. Emit in my ledger like it's part of ontology. Stacks on the move, call it Discworld momentum. Magic in my wallet, Terry Pratchett with the emblem. Flipping page by page, these games write a saga. Got dragons in the charts, and I'm ghosting the drama. Glide through blocks like I'm stitched to the Dharma. Cipher in the mist, spit runes in the playlist. Buy the dip, yeah, I buy the myth. When the market sings amidst the hieroglyph. Sowed my seed in the field of returns. Farming on chain like the ritual burns. Yields from the earth coated deep in the script. Harvest moonshining where the old gods drift. This ain't luck, it's alchemy. Turning doubt into galaxy. Every tick a masterpiece. Green wick calligraphy. Woke up to the charts in a spiral dance. Candle looking greener than a druid stance. Ink in the ledger, got spells in my sleeve. Numbers chant spells like a priest on the eve. Vested in the mitt like I married the tech. Though repaid in sats, I'm demanding respect. From silence, I minted my legend and voice. Truth laced the tempo like
no permissions, birth looked off, taking flight for knows dissidence, balance in dark and light. Steadying the agreeable index plight. Crypto tuning up, yup, keeping it right. Yup, the meme that's on the rise. Agreeable intense. One on a Pulsechain's pride. Opening those minds with all the positivity. Marching in its time. Cadence in the grind. Agree to disagree. Yup. That's all the time you need to meet up, hits it right. Freedom and prosperity. The destination and the flight. Lighting up dad's farm. Opposed to that, nope. Rule. Firing up them charts, yeah, flying straight and true. Wink at the foes, cheer at the woes, yep, stack sats gliding through the lows.
What's up, guys? How we doing? Long time no see, long time no Brightlight. You guys miss me? I don't know. I think I did. I think I missed myself. I don't know. I've been in the background doing things. If you guys been paying attention, I've been kind of off and on this month. Crypto's been kind of weird. Macro's been kind of weird. I got a little twitch in my eye. I'm just kidding. I'm just being weird. I'll try to be as entertaining as possible, I guess. But anyways, it's been like almost a month. Yeah, I think it's been a month. Moment. I think I had a birthday. I got new puppies. The boxer German Shepherds. They're like, God, they're 12 weeks now, I think. Yeah, they're a riot. My older dog don't like them too much. She's like, I don't even want to touch these things. Like, get them the hell away from me. She's a German Shepherd Husky, but I've been sick. God, it's just been hell lately. You know what I mean? And Pulsechain is just hitting all-time highs and cheap prices. So that's another plus. Like, the world, like, I guess we're at war, Like, what do we do with that? I know you guys probably have missed me in my my streams, my TA, whatever. We'll get into that. I got a lot to go over. I've been gone for so long. Bear my cough. I hope I'm on the right microphone. Yeah, I'm on the right microphone. But what is up? Fat Sammy or Pulse Bitcoin? I know that's Fat Sammy. Yeah. What is up, Devita Orez Ovitigen 43. Sorry, I butchered that. I know. It's horrible. Like, share this out, man. I only got like 200 some odd subs on YouTube. I'm probably gonna be only doing this on YouTube in the future or Rumble or stuff like that. I don't know. X is up in the air. We'll see. But anyways, on that note, what else have I? Oh yeah, I've been trying to validate on this Nook right here. I think I'm gonna run a validators or two. I don't know. We'll see. I was using David Feeder scripts and stuff like that. I couldn't do it. I was using Ubuntu 25. That's probably the reason why. I know. I redid the hard drive, a whole bunch of stuff, and yeah, that is it's a pain in the butt. But I just want to do it for the hell of it. So I think I'm using RH Max's script next. I got to redo, and I screwed it up again, so I got to reinstall Ubuntu. It's a process, man. I've been playing. I was playing with Railway Privacy Protocol with Liberty X stuff and stuff like that. I've been doing a lot of stuff in the background, guys. I played on Pump Tires a little bit. We'll get to that. Of course. Anyways, let's get into a little bit of comedy. Let's share my screen, I guess. Yeah, sorry, guys, but let's just do the entire screen, I guess. First comes first. Richard Hart knows how to shill agreements without shilling agreements. This is the way I do it. But he does say prices down, and he says, yeah, he gets agreements on Pulsechain without even knowing it. You know what I mean? He gets it. We all know prices are down, whatever. ProveX is launched. That is another big one. That is a big one. I mean, like, we were waiting for that for a while, right? Yeah, we were waiting for that, I think. Let's move me over there. There we go. All right. And now, let's go back to the chat. There we go. And, all right. So, prices down, this and that. I just thought that was funny. Yeah, everything's down. Sonic's down. All layer one's down. Even Charles Hosky's is down. This Clarity Act stuff's really market structure bill is, dude, they're trying to wash this all out, make us poor for the rest of our lives, I think. But hey, we're still sticking with it. I think there's a lot more in the future for higher prices and whatnot. But yeah, should the guy, I thought this was kind of cool. BTC is down 50%, ETH is down 50%, 60% for ETH. Should the guy who invented gold be improving his invention? I don't think anybody invented gold, but I guess they did. In a sense, they invented the idea, at least. Sorry to say, but yeah, turns out gold's been around for a long time, and just, the dollars. I mean, I think gold's outlived the dollar multiple times. Even outlived the Romans taller, that's a whole nother current, like what the dollar is named after. It's THALER, taller. I think it has an H in there, a second H in there. But yeah, that's the original dollar. That's what the dollar's modeled after. Anyways, went off on a tangent there. But, gold's been around. It's worked fine for a long time. I still think gold's highly undervalued compared to how far the purchasing power of the dollar has gone down. And, it should be close to 50K, but it will never probably get there unless we hit hyperinflation in the dollar. But anyways, bygones be gone, bygones with that for now. Doesn't stop people from bidding it up or selling it down, which is true. Just like what people are doing with oil right now. They would rather polymarket it and bid it up, bid it down, play it up, play it down, whatever. That is very true. You can have the best stuff in the world, and if people choose or have to click red instead of green, you can't program their behavior, which is completely correct. I mean, Like, you can have the greatest building in the world, and if nobody wants to go see it, nobody's going to want to go see it. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't matter. I thought that was a little comedy, though, because, he did kind of, if you want to P-die conspiracy it, he did shill agreements right there, guys. Can't get away with anything, especially when Richard wants to choose to just torture the cry faggot. You know what I mean? If you noticed over here, he's still blocked by me. I'm still blocked by him. Like, whatever, dude. I don't care. I'm still out here doing whatever things. I heard Hex got sent to 2 million wallets, 4 million wallets now over on ETH. Yeah, it cost a pretty penny. That might signal bottom, whatever. Yeah, Richard's Richard, man. He will be doing Richard things. I thought that was funny. Yeah, if we go to Richard Hart's, view posts, his follower account's definitely gone down a couple K. I've noticed that. Yeah, Richard Hart's blocked me. We all know. I thought this was just like, whatever. I get it. But a lot of people did April Fool's stuff, which I'll show you my funniest one. But ProveX, he put that out a while ago. Oh, wait, he put out the ProveX charts here. I think it's down from this point. But yeah, that's exciting. If you've noticed on my thumbnail for this video, I have 369 equals like 7912 or 790, something like that. Well, that is because I said I wasn't going to sack for ProveX, but then I got this idea in mind. This is Ron ProveX. I got this idea in mind. I was going to sack $3.69 on the last day of the sack. Yeah. Let's talk about this. Last day of the sack, all right? Because I wanted to see how, try to get in the mind of RH. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's just $3.69. I was just mathing it out. And I am significantly down. I'm way not in profit. So I understand being a founder of this project and sacking like $400 million into my own project. All the tokens I get from that project, or points, I call it, that would be all pure profit for supply control and whatnot. So it is interesting how RH thinks about this and what he did, because my points got dropped to me. I wasn't even break even, man. Like, all y'all got the bonus. You guys made your money. Yeah, great. Guess who's in control of that chart? Yeah. Pretty much the number one sack pool, as far as I'll say with that. Anyways, hold on. I got a message. And so where was I? Sorry, I had a text message. Thank God my phone was on silent. Anyways, my math is I think I'm down 76, 77%, something like that. Dollar wise, I got 369. Let's view this. I forget exactly. I don't want to have to go to the blockchain again. All right. Yeah, view on. Yeah, I'll do it later. Anyways, let's go to YouTube right here, I guess. YouTube.com. Let's go to my channel. Right. I don't even remember what my yeah, see, I don't even pop up right away. That's funny. That's funny. Anyways, it's like 7,900 or 7,991.225, right? All right, let's do this right, actually, guys. view on YouTube. Pause. There we go. All right. All right. All right. That's there. I can't view it there, so never mind. Yeah, you guys get the point. Anyways, I sacked. I'm still down. We'll get to that on the charts, but I thought this was important. This launched. That's cool. I think the market cap's like under 10 million if you take out the OA, which is right. This was the funny thing. I thought for April Fool's joke, pretty good. You know, it's AI because April 1st, 2024, and that's completely AI right there. So I thought that was funny, but not funny because even if he did get arrested, I don't think it would. Like, he's not going to get arrested, guys. Come on. Like, for tax evasion, yeah. I think they would probably try to do something more than arrest the dude because of what he's done. You know what I mean? He hasn't done any scamming or anything like that. He's built products. You know, I'm a RH supporter. You know what I mean? Even though I'm blocked and stuff like that. But yeah, and it definitely probably wouldn't be out of Switzerland, guys. It would probably say Finland, you know, something like that. At least be a little bit more creative than that. I thought that was kind of funny for April Fools. But anyways, if you guys know, I was on this space. I think this was yesterday. Yeah, this was yesterday. Promoting Yep on True 2X True Farms. Yeah, I was there. Talked about Yep a little bit of the history and the ups and downs and liquidity providing and True 2X stuff like that. And that's exciting. I like the RhinoFi right here. These guys, if you go to Rhino.fi, you can join Yep and Rhino in a LP pair, and you can get rewards. I believe you can get pulse rewards through the charging cycle and the reflection token of RhinoFi. There, they built on top of Yep, which is great. Speak of which, special guest was ZKP Zero Knowledge Printer. That is a ProveX printer, which is kind of cool. It's been performed pretty dang well. I think it probably pumped harder than ProveX. We'll get to that. So go listen to that space. It's pretty cool. It's about an hour and a half, I think, something like that. We had another guy, the ZK printer guy, talked on there. RhinoFi did, and I did. Of course, Kairos and the True 2X team and Daniel did too. We're still DeFiing on Pulsechain, man. You guys go check that out. I think it's pretty cool. I'm not paid by these guys by any means. I don't get paid by nobody. I do all this streaming on my own for Pulsechain and everything. So there's that. I did update the yeponpulse.com website for y'all. It has a little bit better look and whatnot. Got the video right here. Got a little song. To update this video through probably Rip City Cuts and put some different memes, or I could do it myself, but it looks a little cleaner. We got this little swap right here. It's got that 50% of the fees goes to the deployer wallet. I thought about putting a buy and burn on it or whatever, but we'll see about that. I just kind of like the fact that I got my own swap right here. Emit's got it. For them, I don't know what they do, but I updated the token partners right here since the DAP farms kind of went away and SolidX kind of went away and Nope kind of all these are clickable links, you know, and then we got the streams down here. Of course, that's the updates on that. Now talking about the DAP farms, Randy did update them. I did want to talk about this through the no permissions and stuff. Yeah, he did update these. So these are the active DAP farms here. The way you would want to do that to get your finished farms right here. And you should pull your LP out of these finished farms as you come over here to the filter. Make sure it's on protocols, homie farms, and you go to the finished tab. All right. And all your LP will be right here to withdraw. There's some nope in here should be withdrawed. There is some dat in here that should be withdrawn too. It's imperative.
The boys are stuck in the mud. That whiskey run. 2 vehicles. What do I do?
They're gonna have to wait. Well, I might have to cut this stream short, guys. But anyways, I'll try to get through to it. Hold on, guys. All right, guys. Sorry about that. Kids be doing kids thing, getting stuck in mud. I guess I probably gotta go save them. I don't even have a chain to save them, so they might be having to call a buddy or something. Anyways, pull your LPs, please. He's got new active farms up here. Yeah, active. Go in here. You can earn some dat. I think LP is slowly coming in to the farms and stuff like that. No perm is the new token for no permissions due to nope having risks with firewall, holding most of the supply of nope. So, and he did what he did with SolidX stuff like that. They do have an LPX on nope too, so be aware of that. That's one of the reasons why Randy is pivoting to no perm, and I think there's an airdrop or something like that. You got to hold a certain amount, but I think the snapshot's already been taken, so you guys are screwed. I don't even think I got my original airdrop because I gave him the wrong address, so I don't have any no perm at all. I probably won't be buying any by any means. It doesn't bother me at all. So other than that, that is the DAT farm update. So my intro video does need to change on that. And now to my little celebration of Proof X. Proof. I did launch Proof on pump tires. This is my first pump tires thing. I'm the top 4 because LPs. Yeah, this was launched out of the Pulse Cabal. Pulse Cabal 9001. Cabal token gated community. That's why we got some holders there. I didn't really market it too much. It doesn't have Telegram right now. I did update the deck screener and stuff, but you can get some of this, like 1% of the supply, and get in the Cabal. Some people have been doing that. That one's been performing pretty well, but I did launch this one. So now, before you guys even decide to if you wanted to get some of this on pump tires, which I'm not telling you to or by any means, I do have 3 farms already. All right. So there's one to where if you own YEP, you can stake it over here on emit. You go to the factory tab right up here and you can find the stake YEP and you could earn proof for free. I will run this probably for about 3 months. Maybe, but the APR is a little bit low. I might give it more reward rate next month and just end it. All right. There is a withdrawal fee of 1%, no deposit fee. There's a total of 24 million staked YEP in here right now. All right. I control the rewards and the rewards duration in this. So I did that for proof for the YEP community and the no permissions. If you haven't sold your YEP in no permissions and you got your airdrop, Tang Gang people from way back when, if you still have it, you can stake in here and get some free proof over time. That is a bonus for proof. And if we go over to the farms category of emit and we scroll down to the pump tires, all right, all the PLSB has been killing it lately with their price action, but yeah, Pulsechain has a farm here too, but we got proof emit pair right here. It's got a little less than $1,000. I probably need to top more of that up, but I didn't want to eat all of the APR up. But if it does get thickened up, I'm sure allocation points will be allocated to it. I just kind of haven't done it yet because I haven't really marketed much. I'm not really going to probably market much. I've been kind of waiting for Prove X to kind of dip down and pair this to it. I have some money setting aside to, that's probably going to be the only pair I have for proof, because if you look at the logo, it is the mascot. Let's go to the deck screen real quick and I'll show you. It is the mascot of Prove X. The proof is in the pudding. Yeah. So if we go to proof, Provey, the mascot of Prove X, proof is in the pudding. Sorry, got a cold, but yeah. Got the links to the farms all right here and everything too. That's kind of launched it and kind of just let it trend it sideways. You know what I mean? Some people that got 1% of the supply. So I'm just kind of keeping it chill until Prove X does its thing. Sorry guys if I've been coughing or hurting your ears. I know I should have muted, but I did that. You can also you can go to Pulsechain and provide Prove X proof LP. Second way to earn rewards in proof, and that is a 1% withdrawal fee too as well. Right here, you can help provide LP and get more proof and rewards. You can do that too. Yeah, man, I'm still coughing hella hard, but at least I'm here. But you can do that with proof too. I like it. I thought it was born out of the Pulsechain. It's a cute little meme. You can earn some stuff. True Farm's still been earning 210 APR, and emit has actually been earning around 100. I've been waiting for True Farm to come down a little bit more so I can pick up a little bit more, but we'll see. Oh man, sorry guys. I don't know how many people are watching, but thanks for watching. I know I haven't streamed in a while, but yeah, I did that out of celebration. I didn't really do it on the day it launched, but you know, whatever, something cute. The only reason why I bonded it is so I could do these farms for it and, you know, try to help emit out. Anyways, let's get to the charts and then yeah, let's just get to the charts, guys. Try to fly through this. I'm coughing up enough, man. Anyways, got the NASDAQ looking like it's got a head and shoulders right here. It looks like it could come down, but I highly doubt it will because it's got a bid. You know, Bitcoin's got a constant bid now too. Looks like we could. RSI's got room to grow, so that looks like it's headed up. I'm not really doing too much TA on these things. This looks a little weird. Probably got to go to the weekly. It'll make it look a little better. Yeah. If the war keeps going on, Clarity Act, blah blah blah, Bitcoin could be going lower because of Clarity Act stuff, but the war keeps going on. This could be like dipping. Oil could be going up due to it. If we get to 125, 130 up in here, which we're probably going to hit, probably going to go to 140, especially with Iran saying that they probably want oil to hit 200. Yeah, we'll see. But other than that, it's not good news for the economy. It does look a little overheated here, though, but we'll see. That's just macro. Micro strategy has been down in the dumps due to it. It does look like it wants to break down a little bit more. We shall see if they're going to protect the price, but it does look like Tulip Mania has hit. All right, just covering that. Now, gold, it's still in its parabolic curve. It's right under this last time. So it had a nice bounce. Let's see if it can just keep trending sideways right above 4,500. That's where I would want to keep it, right about 4,500. All right. Above that, in that area, help create support. Silver, it needs to kind of do the same thing, but silver kind of flew higher for longer. So we shall see. Yeah. I think we need to at least stay above in the 60s, maybe 55 in the lowest part. If you could pick it up around 50, 45 to 55, I would. Maybe it'll bottom out around $45, and that's when it will start heading back up. RSI does look half reset. All right, so it does look like it needs to chill out for like the rest of the year, to be honest. We'll see though with midterms and whatnot. Who knows? I think I think Trump kind of shot himself in the foot with this war stuff, with midterms and stuff. So the Democrats are going to get it, and then they're just going to be fighting him the rest of the time. And the whole conspiracy elite thing, I think they might want to push us over to the extreme Democrat side. So it just populism goes both ways with Republicans, Democrats. So I'm not looking forward to the next presidential election on the Democrat side to see who they have. But J.D. Vance maybe next term, maybe Vivek. I don't know. It's all going to be rigged anyways, man. Our word only goes 2%, right? Right. Anyways, with that, we need to build some support. And let's get to Bitcoin, guys. Bitcoin. It looks like my TA looks like we haven't got that relief rally yet because of the Iran conflict stuff. I thought it would have been going up. It's been holding fairly strong because of this stuff, but head and shoulder, the target hit. Hopefully we'll be building the floor right here on Bitcoin. I really don't think we're going down too much lower on it at all. It could have a nice little fake out down here around 55 to 60. You know what I mean? But I really don't see it going down too much lower because it'll, kind of break this structure right in here. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Bitcoin. I would have thought we would have had a relief rally to 80 to 100 by now, but yeah, we'll see. Right, guys? Yeah. I'm not going to spend too long on Bitcoin. The RSI is significantly low right here, and it looks like it's due to recover, so we could have a massive run When we go to ETH, does look like a bear flag. It's been holding up quite well, actually. So we'll see. It looks like steps down. It's just building the floor right here, and this whole Iran, the Strait gets open thing. We're off to the races. I think we need to get back above $2,500 to get real bullish on it right now. So if you got DCA money, DCA, I know everybody's broke right now. They're probably running into debt with credit cards and whatnot because fuel prices, everything. But all else said, yeah, we'll see with that. The bonds been going higher because of the Iran war. The China bonds have been kind of holding steady. But that really doesn't play into crypto too much. It just gives people enough borrowing power to, borrow money and leverage up. I really think Trump is doing a play. He always does. He always will. Hopefully, I'm really for just like the U.S. just leaving it and saying, you guys, once it's open, it's good. You guys rebuild whatever. But I can't believe NATO allies wouldn't back us when we backed them all in the past with this Israel BS. Like, that's the only reason why we support Israel. And there's a whole bunch of conspiracy with that stuff. But like, dude, guys, it's all a game. I understand it, but like, NATO not our allies not backing us just like is a huge smack in the face to the U.S. So I think we need to just pull out, stick to our hemisphere, and say, screw you guys, pull out of NATO, and that will start the whole power dynamic shift into the BRICS and the whole world order stuff. And yeah, we'll be more self-sufficient. Yeah, fuel prices will be higher. Probably not over here too much more, but they're already like $8-9 in California. Gas prices where I'm at is $5. I've never seen it hit $5 here before. So with that said, I don't know. It looks a little too bear flaggy to me right down here. They're holding it down on purpose, both on Bitcoin and Ethereum. And the RSIs both look the same. It looks like we're about to pop back up, but if it extends, it extends with this Iran thing. But what happened to the days when it did not matter any macro news, crypto would do its own thing? What happened to those days? Huh? I'm waiting for an answer. Oh, wait, we were too small? Call BS. We were what? 70 million market cap? Call BS, bro. It's this Clarity Act. So they're pushed, and if this Clarity Act does not go through by June, July, we're cooked, guys. Because if Democrats come in, you can probably see a lot of projects that rug, man. Because they're just going to go after people. And it's not going to pass. But I'm not very bullish on the Democrats doing anything with the Clarity Act. We do need this to pass before midterms and it flips over. But we'll see. I think they're delaying it because it's Trump. And I think it's freaking bullshit, dude. Really is. Even if it is Trump, like, I voted for the guy, but I'm not supporting everything he's doing right now. He's went back on his word multiple times, and I don't like it. But he was the lesser of the two evils, and evil is necessary in this world for right now because you got to do evil things to keep progress moving. In their eyes, you know what I mean? And we're the little ants they get to walk around and build the mounds and step on and do their things. So with that being said, like this whole Iran thing, I hope, like, I'm at the point of just like go bomb the fucking shit out of them and pull the fuck out and say, you guys fucking deal with it. To be honest, like this has been going on for over 50 years, guys. Like, come on. Like this was going on during JFK. This was going on before that. It's fucking bullshit by now. And the millennials and the Xers paid the price financially. Like, you know what I mean? And the boomers just get to live for free on their social dynamics and their socialism and stuff. It's fucking bullshit. It's supposedly the way it is. Like, so fucking what? Like, come on, guys. Presidents should not be in their 70s or 80s or 90s. You know what I mean? You should be in the prime of your thinking career to have any political power in my eyes. Period. Like President Trump should not, like Biden shouldn't have been in. Like you shouldn't be 75 or older. Period. To be president, and if you're a congressman or a senate or a house rep, you can't go for more than 4 terms because of two-year terms, 4 terms. You know what I mean? Like, period. You should not be a career politician at all. Go get a real job. You should not be 86 being a mayor of a city, not letting the next generation below you in to do a better job because they get the times more or to progress. It's literally just wait until you die and then, oh, wait, now the new things come in. Now we can progress. That's why America's always behind. That's why nothing gets done. And that's why it's so disagreeable right now in the United States with this Clarity Act BS. Like, yeah, institutions want to come in and buy Ethereum and do their things. They're going to push all of the people that already made projects out if they don't invest into them. But all these institutional companies are wanting to get in, and they have to wait for the Clarity Act. Yeah, they got their stable coins, but they can't do anything with them. You know what I mean? Like, Clarity Act just killed the yield. The banks killed the yield on like Coinbase and stuff like that. Like, well, will that help DeFi? We'll see. I don't think it really will too much because they're gonna try to fuck us. They really will. And the middle class just gets stepped on by both sides. You know what I mean? Like, if some people have jobs and they stay in the lower income job just so they can get health care through the state instead of getting health care through their employer because they'll lose benefits or they'll have to pay for it out of their check. Like, they choose poverty over being middle class now because they get better benefits. You know what I mean? Like, it's, dude, millennials are 10 times poorer than Xers, and Xers are probably 5 times poorer than fucking boomers. It's fucking bullshit. Yeah, boomers built America after World War II. I get it. Whatever. But, like, nobody cared about the next generation. Nobody cares about the next generation, bro. They all look at them like stupid, dumb kids with a whole future ahead of themselves. And, like, so us millennials are just supposed to rob from the Zers and just print inflation when we come to power in our 60s or 70s. Like, what the hell is wrong with mankind, man? Like, it makes no damn fucking sense. So cryptos are like our millennials and Zers' last fucking hope. And they're just putting their fucking boot right on our necks. I said just fucking nuke them, all right? I don't know. Just start World War III, man. Come on. I know Russia and the United States, they act publicly like they're against each other, but they're working fucking together, bro. They did this whole Iran fucking shit together. Do your fucking history lessons, guys. Like, come on. You think they're not fucking with us right now? it's just going to take forever. Like, ETH might hit $10,000 by the time I turn 50. Like, that's at least 10 years away. You know what I mean? What is up, Believe in Yourself? I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you coming and visiting me. Always seeing every episode of mine. Yeah, kind of on a rant right now, but I clicked the wrong button. I'm just gonna leave my camera off. But yeah, it was fucking bullshit, guys. The banks are gonna win again, and crypto was invented to fight against it. No, it's just to fucking help progress it by now, man. Like, I'm glad we're in DeFi, guys. Like, and we hold our own keys and we get our own yield. And I'm in emit earning stable coins because, like, man, guys, it's gonna fucking get scary for a lot of fucking people. I mean, if gas goes to $6-7 where I'm at, my grandfather's not going to be able to come into fucking town, dude. He's not going to be able to fucking afford it. He's on Social Security. He'll barely, and he has to have that gas just to cut firewood too. So, like, he lives 40 minutes out of town up in the boonies. You know what I mean? So that's going to put more of a burden on me financially. So I'm going to have to take care of it. I'm going to have to do this. I'm going to have to do that. And you expect me to burn the wick at both ends and then still try to retire? Like, you extras better fucking enjoy it with your little 401ks turn into 102ks by the time you guys retire. I'm sorry you guys got fucked just like we did. Like, the silent generation, I don't really see them fucking over the boomers too much, except sending them to, like, war. Vietnam. Yeah, I get it. We've been fighting this war even before World War One. Like, they call World War II the bloodiest war. World War One killed a lot more motherfucking people, and yes, there was a fucking pandemic then, but still. Anyways, back to crypto, guys. Like, it started to tick me off, like, and you're just gonna be sheeple and just go along with it. Let them have the power. It's like, wake up, people. They created this damn system. There's a reason why they didn't want to change Bitcoin. There's a reason why there's fucking a million wallets that haven't been fucking touched in Bitcoin. And they're all from fucking 2010, 2011. Like, how do you think they fund the fucking dark world, probably? Or the deep state, or whatever the hell. You know what I mean? Like, who fucking knows? I don't believe the fucking word they say no more. Voting doesn't really fucking matter. All these digital areas are just going to be digital areas. And they want OSs, operating systems, to KYC your identity to make sure you're old enough. Have you heard about that, guys? That's fucking nuts. And you're fucking worried about your crypto right now. Like, crypto ain't gonna mean fucking shit if you have to be fucking 21 to be on a fucking phone or a computer or whatever. Like, they're doing some fucked up shit in the world. So, crypto's gonna go up. No doubt about it, guys. Like, they're gonna print the US 10-year bonds into oblivion. My home right now is gonna be worth $1 million freaking dollars. But really, if you took it back down to 1940 again, my house is only worth $40K in my eyes. And that means if it was 1940, it would be worth $40K. That's it. Technically, because they printed so much money, that's how much purchasing power I'd be gaining. It would be like a double in a fucking almost 100 years. So pretty much if you took it down, like, it wouldn't be really gaining value at all. It'd just be like the dollar losing value, so it's worth more dollars. Like, your house is far more valuable than those fucking dollars. But they force you to fucking go in the dollars or these fucking stable coins so they can control every damn aspect of your life. And they're going to lock you out of cash society. They're going to lock you out of every damn thing. And they're going to make you have to ID verify for these damn phones. Every digital aspect of your life, they're going to make you do it. And we're just going to sit there and be sheeple. Oh, wait, the only thing we can do is go online and complain about it or wake people up. I don't see government people or military people really standing up against their fucking chain of command. To be honest. Like, oh, wait, that's because the military is owned by corporations of the deep state, right? Yeah, that's why the whole chain of command thing is more of a do what you're told and not what I, kind of thing. Or you get kicked the fuck out like a private company. Why is the military a private company when it's the government, right? Oh, wait, it's because the government rents them out to go kick indoors. I get it. Because other people are trying to stand up and, coups. Like, they stomp every freaking coup in America. Like, we used to have the right to be a militia and register as a militia through the state, help the state and stuff like that, right? I don't see hardly any of those anymore. Because everybody just bent over because the nuclear bomb got dropped on freaking Tokyo, dude. Or Nagasaki, whatever the hell. And it's been a Cold War ever since. And they kept the war machine going. Yeah. I'm getting fucking sick of this shit, dude. Boomers just need to fucking pass the torch. It's not going to get any better with the Xers, though. At least they know how to use the technology a hell of a lot better. And even my mother is an Xer, and she can't really, she's an Xer, and she can't really understand too much of what I do, but, like, she built computers and stuff, but she didn't really, like, understand them, but, like, I understand things a little bit more. Anyways, went on a rant. Ethereum looks like it's building the bottom, man. It needs to start curving up. I think it needs to get above 2,500 to be a real bull, like if you want to play it fucking safe. But it could come back up to 2,500 and just come back down here and fake y'all out. It's just going to last all year. If this Clarity Act don't pass, it's going to take a hell of a lot longer. Let's get the Pulsechain, guys. Yeah, the Fed funds rate hasn't really changed. It's moving flat. Unemployment rate's kind of just leveling out, so there's nothing to worry about there. Proof's leveling out. There we go. It's going to go with the unemployment rate, right? Just messing around, guys. Let's go to Pulsechain. Pulsechain hitting all-time highs in cheap prices. I like it. It's actually pretty exciting because no layer one should be that low of a market cap, even though the OA is taken out of it. I understand that. But we'll see. I certainly hope to God we don't keep following this white line down and we hold the floor right here. But we could go, who knows, guys? Who knows? 50 million market cap, according to this. Maybe, hopefully, that's the bottom. I don't know. But other than that, that's my TA. RSI is way too low still. We got a lot of room to grow. We do not have a hidden bearish or a bullish divergence. Yes, man, we might have a little bit of a say-so here. Let's look. Yeah, we kind of do, actually. So price has been going down. That's been slightly going up. As long as we bounce from here, that will keep that intact, guys. So there's my TA on that. We need to move sideways or up to confirm this, as long as the RSI goes up. So it could be forming a bottom right here. It's a little hidden. So there's my wrap pulse TA. We need to get to this green line. Serious green line. Stay above it for like a day or two and just keep going. Or if Richard comes in and decides he wants to pump E-Hex or whatever, we need to, just get above the green line. Hex. My TA on Hex right here has been pretty baller. Except we need to start moving up. Like, I drew this on stream how long ago? Probably a few weeks ago. And I've kept it there. This is Hex USD, P-Hex. And it's time. And I think middle of April, May might be that time. So we've probably got a couple more weeks. If this Clarity Act shit doesn't pass, we could just be going sideways on most assets. If this shit passes in the next couple weeks, we could be seeing this. I think it's all on that, guys. Because I know these VCs and these banks and stuff have these wallets, whatever, they're going to be secretly buying as soon as they get word or whatever, you know what I mean? So don't let them fool you. They're going to be flooding it publicly, but they're going to be buying secretly like they always have. The Hex to wrap pulse ratio has been holding pretty good. So Hex has been gaining in strength against Pulsechain. Understandable. So there's that. I think this Hex to Pulsex. Hex is so cheap. I haven't really bought more lately, but my DCA money's been kind of going to other things, like other things I'm doing. But we are gaining against Pulsex here. Pulsex against Wrap. Pulse has been holding up really well. I would think the Wrap Pulse ratio would be more up here, but I guess people have been selling Pulsex. I always look at that ratio before the Pulsex chart. It looks like we could be forming a bottom here as long as we're going sideways. But we need to stop following that line on Pulsechain in order for Pulsex to do something else. I've come to a epiphany-ish. Pulsechain does have less tokens than Pulsex. Pulsex could be worth a hell of a lot more than Pulsechain. But Pulsechain being so cheap means the fees are a tenth of a penny. So just keep buying Pulsechain so you can make as many transactions as you want. Pulsex could get updated, whatever. Let's see if we can form a bottom, guys. Ink. I forgot to put that back on the watch list. Ink has been like devastated. I think Firewall's been doing something. I don't know. I haven't been watching wallets. I'm just guessing. Or people have just been selling. But ink inflation has been cut again too. That is, 25 ink a day. Like, wow. Like, either you just want people to remove liquidity completely to Pulsex, or you're going to pump it 1,000x for this to be even anything worthable. But you can always put the inflation rate back up, but like, got to have the demand to meet the inflation rate or exceed it in order for it to be bullish. So intentionally kept down. I still believe it. Emit has been holding up real nice, real well. It'll probably travel sideways for like this a little bit longer and then start trending down again. unless Pulsechain starts to move. But when you look at the wrap pulse ratio, it's been looking pretty. It looks like it's going to want to make new all-time highs. Because look at that. Tapped it. And it's been gaining, man. It's been gaining. I think emit should be at least 2.5 million market cap, man, if not more. I know True Farms a little higher market cap, but and it's a fork, but yeah, emit. Kairos been doing a great job with that. Glad I'm with them. Looks like we're forming a local bottom here. We'll see if it holds up a little longer. Depends on what Pulsechain is going to do, and things like that. If you look at the wrap pulse ratio, it's been holding its loan, making higher highs, which is good because Pulsechain's been going down. It's kind of sad. I kind of did a FUBAR on a couple things, but yeah, we'll see with that. Needs a little bit more history and to build more of a base on the USD chart for me to, that could be the bottom, man. But I was expecting it to go a little lower than that after launch, and it hasn't even really gone below 50%, which is pretty impressive. Good job, guys. Yep, has been making new higher highs against Pulsechain. So hope all y'all sold your freaking airdrop. This was all the Solid X and the emit going down previously. And mainly all that was Solid X. And then down here was a little bit more Solid X, but emit was going down at the same time. And then emit went up, Solid X unpaired, and now emit went up even more, and True Farm got there, and now we're just finally. So if DAT and YEP pair gets pulled, that $500, $600 worth of LP out of that farm, they got massive and permanent loss on that. Whoever pulls that, if they want to, but it's gonna be a drag on this chart a little bit, not too much, but it will. But we have two fucks with the Agreeable Index too, which is good. That'll help pull us up when that decides to go, because that's 50K market cap. It should be way higher than that. It was like 2-3 mil. So we'll see. We'll see with that. But YEP's been doing good on this. I wanted to show PLSB. Pulse Bitcoin against wrap pulse. I know the USD chart looks, man, shout out to Fat Sammy. I think this is hit all-time highs with the wrap pulse chart, which is cool. Probably the benefits of being in the emit farms and the single side staking, or just getting people in. I don't know. I'm just speculating. Congrats on that, guys. Couple days in a row of all-time highs at Pulse. Like I said, nope down here. It's kind of staying down there. But if you go to YEP to nope, this is another reason why you want to pool and keep the rest of your YEP, guys, that you can. I've been warning people, like, it's just, dude. This was at 70. Now look at it. Just saying. Unless Firewall is just going to come in here and torch this. But, yeah. It just keeps going down. It's huge and permanent loss, bros. Like, huge. It's down like 99, 98%, 99 probably, because I've been watching the ratios, and 97 still got another 50% down. You can go to get 99. Actuator, what has that been doing? Yeah, it's been holding the bottom for the most part. Good. How's the wrap pulse ratio? That's been trending up. That's a good sign. That's why it's been holding a bottom. Still bullish on this. Still got my actuator. I'm still in actuator. This is going to be, it's like leverage on your hex, guys, right there. Whew. Dark matter. I think it's just been holding the bottom. Yeah. I think wrap pulse has been going up slightly. Yeah. Which is good. He's coming out with like 2.0 or something like that for all NFT holders. Well, we shall see with that. Shout out to Pulse Ray, by the way. I've been watching Surf. I might, but I might not. This is a gated community too, but I've been watching this one. It's been holding its own against Pulse. Let's take a look at the Solid X. Not promoting it by any means. This little log chart, it's just real sad, guys. Real sad. I hope Firewall comes back with a vengeance, but we'll see. Pulsechain's been kicking people in the nuts left and right, especially when people turn their backs on, or things like what happened with Solid X, man. Like, yeah, I know what Richard feels and why he's doing this. And I've been feeling the pain too. Yeah. So let's go to Prove X to cheer the mood up. So I sacked $3.69. I got 7,791.225 Prove X, worth 46 cents. All right, guys. That's my sack. Last day, no bonus. I just wanted to get inside the mind of Richard Hart. Right? Gotta think like the big man or understand why he's doing this. So technically I didn't sack. I just sacked for, just because out of spite, right? So I put a line up here. My break even is up here. All right. My break, I need a 600, let's just call it 666%. It's kind of weird. I'm not quite accurate on this line right here, but you get the point. I'll log it up. All right. That'll probably look a little better. Let's get as accurate as possible at the current price right there and go up here. Let's just say I need a 7X to get my $3.69 back. All right. To put that in perspective, I am down 90% on my sack, and you all are gloating. Every last one of you that got the bonus and was in it for the money, all are gloating. You guys all suck. Glad you made money, but y'all suck. Be honest. I probably should have sacked more so I got the bonus or pulled it up so I can do my proving mascot of, maybe I should pair this up right now. I don't know. But I'm still waiting to pair proof to it. You know what I mean? Because that's the only thing I want to pair it to is Prove X. And I'm glad he used mainly stablecoins. We do not need a freaking PDI pair with this at all. At all. Like, why were you guys thinking of that? Like, you just want to hinder the community even more, don't you? Like, I hope it pays. God knowingly. Like, I probably still have 4,000 PDI or something like that somewhere. But, like, guys, the community just digs its own grave. So, like, if I'm Richard and I sacked in the last week of Prove X and I got no bonus and I did 400 million, so let's just say $3, 400 million. $3 got me, let's just say 8,000. All right, I have $400 million times 8,000. no wait, times $400 million. I think he sat close to that. I'm ballparking it. Don't give me the numbers correctly. Maybe I should do this, but let's say times 4,000 for every dollar I put in. All right. 6.4 E20 zeros. I don't even know the. Let's look. Scan. Maybe I did my math wrong. Supplies. 6. Yeah, I probably did my math wrong. $400 million. Let's just do it 200 million by 1,000. Let's do that. 200 times 1,000 equals 200 billion and 600 billion. So you probably got, let's say, 500 billion of that supply. Maybe more. I wouldn't know. Maybe if I just looked at the holders, it would help. But I know he's all of the lowest wallets. Like, he's on the last pages. So, but he's got a lot of wallets, I think. Or he's up here, maybe. I don't know. I haven't really done my research too much, but I'm trying to get the thinking of him. So he's down, but it's all free money to him. So technically he's up 10%. I'm just more on down 95% or 90% on ProveX. We'll see, man. But this only pumped a mere 3x. Pathetic. This ZKP pumped. You get the point. Come on, guys. This is pretty cool, though. If you don't know what ZKP is, it's a zero knowledge printer. Stake ZKP, you're in ProveX. It's a reflection token, of course. You stake it to earn your ProveX, which I like, so it just doesn't go in your wallet and just destroy your tax setup. So yeah, there's that. That's cool. Just a little hint on that. But ZKP did outperform ProveX, and ProveX performing like it did, kind of just, guys, like, you got to be kidding me. You guys got had. Unless he comes in and just pumps this one. Like, had. What was Pulsechain on launch? Like, let's look at daily. Pulsechain on launch. I think Pulsechain did better than ProveX. Like, let's look, guys. Let's even cut it short. Yeah. Did Pulsechain did better on the first day, dude. Way better. So yeah, not too impressed with the ProveX launch. I hope when it actually works and it comes in and the trust is dead and we can onboard more than $10 and the app lets you allow the Zelly, Revolut, stuff like that. I want this because my bank app is this, and I don't see my bank in here at all. But maybe one day I could type mine in and just go straight from my bank account to this. That would be freaking awesome, bro. Like, let's freaking go. But none of the prices match to what this stuff is worth, man. Like, this could be $1 billion. I'll give them that. So I put all my SAC ProveX into liquidity with Proof, and I bought some more and paired it with this. I might buy some more and thicken up the pair, but this is only a small market cap coin, and man, I'm not gonna be giving out too much of the supply of this. So like, those that got well positions, congrats. But yeah, that's ProveX. Try to get into the mind of Richard. He has, let's just say $1 trillion of that coin. I mean, he never sells, right? We shall see. I do like the size of the liquidity for such a low market cap coin. I think it could do better than PTGC. I would stop flexing, but I'm glad that PTGC is doing its thing. Let's look at that. PTGC. It's doing its thing, guys. Down $33 million market cap. All right. It could come back, but it looks like a parallel channel. It looks like a toppy right there with the pulse ratio, but that's just me. Got a lot of room to grow. We'll see. I think emits better than PTGC, although this has that wallet staking. You stake it, just stays in your wallet. That's cool. Shout out to these guys. Maybe I should have them on the show. Yeah, these guys have been probably one of the best projects besides the RH tokens on Pulsechain for price performance and market cap. Yeah, and that's probably a local floor-ish area down there. But man, unless B-Roots comes back, starts shilling it, and all that stuff, like, I don't know. We'll see. I like my little low market cap tokens. You know what I mean? They got a lot more room to grow, man. But there's less people that trust them. There's less reputation risk with them. Like, the PTGC went down. There's just so much rep risk. You know what I mean? Let's look at Peacock. It's been doing pretty phenomenal. Look at that, just up and to the right. That's the real hex chart. I like Liberty Swap. I've used the privacy features on Liberty Swap. Have you? I hope you have. You might want to pick up some of that and some Zero right here. Highly correlated together with Peacock, paired together, and stuff like that. And this is the little meme token that goes along with it. Yeah, that thing, I don't think I'd buy it, but you never know. $1 can go a long way on these small market cap things that just fly. But yeah, let's look at 2Fucks. I've been keeping an eye on those. 2Fucks is building the bottom right down here. It looks so wrecked, man. It needs to be about $3-4 million market cap for me to say we made it. I think I don't know if I have any locked up anymore. I might have swapped it all for Pulse. I don't know. Still believe in it. I might buy back in, but I'm being a little too transparent on that. But I held it down quite a bit because I locked it up. So kind of figured we had time to come back in, and for what I only had like 50 million. Yeah, I could buy that back real quick, but we'll see. Oh, anybody in the chat? No. Anyways, yeah, I think that's pretty much all the TA I'm going to do. We really need to get back above this green line, man, on Pulsechain for everything to turn around. This hex airdrop thing is starting to give me some curiosity. Maybe 50555 could be the bottom of Pulsechain. It could build a little tiny, floor cuppy thing right here, go down to 5555, scare the hell out of people, and it could be a numerology thing to him and whatnot. I don't know, but we've been down here a little too long. May, June. Hopefully we get a DeFi season because crypto needs to be about DeFi again. Everybody, I think, has sucked it dry. You know what I mean? And they've done it on purpose. So try to get into Richard's head and expect the unexpected. And with that said, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. All right. Peace out. I hope you enjoyed. It says 2 people watched here, but we can go to x.com. I think it shows me over here 8 people are watching. So I appreciate it. Y'all watching me. Yeah. I might only stream on YouTube in the future just because I really don't care. You all watches me how big I want to get. If you guys believe in me, just share it out. I don't care if it's disagreeable to you or by any means. I'm just doing this just because I'm still here, guys. A lot of people that got me in the Pulsechain are. Shout out to Triplet Dad, Fast Abdul for streaming the other day. It's been a little slow. I know it's been like a month for me. It's hard to swallow the pills, but you got to think like a founder. And me sacking on the last day of ProveX kind of put the Pulsechain sack in perspective. Why would you ever sell? And I know I got my 400 million from this wallet to this wallet. That's about all I did. Moved through a privacy protocol kind of thing. Yeah, that's interesting. Use Relight, guys. Learn what proof of innocence is. On that note,